God's honest truth. Check. I fell from grace, I'm in a sunken place. The devil with the teeth, stirring up the cup. It's me and my corrupt, the plucking demons off my shoulder blade. There ain't no soulless for the soulless, and you know the game. They twist the word to pervert it with no restraint. Insert it when it's working solely for the game. This was me, I'm sorry for the pain. Sometimes I feel the sorrow when I list the names. Issuing blame in my twisted brain. The rationale of like a wicked Cain, trying to justify his brother's murder when he split his brain. Hey yo, it's all accountability. You're not a man cause you promote fertility with no stability. Instead of killing me, it was a lesson learned. And yes, I felt the burn on the stretcher, but shorty flexed the burner, begging for my life, but not to him, no. I kept my head high, talking to God like he was kinfolk. And at my window, in life you gotta slow the tempo. It's complex, but the concept is simple. Protect your temple. They say live and let live, you follow suit, and you die, that's the God's honest truth. Believe that, huh? They say live and let live, you follow suit, and you die, that's the God's honest truth. Y'all don't hear me though. But I spit it clear enough for you to hear the flow. Whole family's out, he's blessed to make it out the liquor store. But I'm still sipping figures though, trying to cope with niggas, be the bigger bro. Let it go like a Gervin finger roll. What's my trigger, yo? Demons try to pull it, hit their goal. Separate myself and feeling miserable. Thoughts of suicide floating through my head, yo, it's the truest lie. Die, thinking situation beautifies. Ribbons in the sky, nah. Tribulation tries, makes it better when embraced, knowing how to face your odds. Play my cards to the left, ain't accept my flaws till I'm scarred. Almost took a loss, had to change my guards. Let my guards down. I ain't out that mob found. Scriptures for the sick that stood still to hear the God sound. Nothing. Looking for a change but did nothing. Stuff in my brain with excuses, abusive but still bluffing. Comfy with the least bit. I ain't about to be shit. That's my baby mama's thesis that I agree with. Try to hold my head but getting seasick in need of treatment. I'm knee deep in conversation with the highest priest. Fix me just a little, please. Get a remix. Can I be dope as Jesus? Walk in the water seas with Peter's preaching. It's just a test of faith. Keep my armor close with a breastplate, helmet and shield with the will to shake death state beneath the wings of the king. Or staring death's face where they stare to the left and less space forever. Yes, it made me better. Come now and let's chase forever. God's honest truth. I'm in the barber shop to get a lineup. Send a text to my barber, been here since 9. It's 10, my niggas, so time's up. Scratching my brain, thinking ain't no cash in the bank. Man, do I really need the Caesar or put gas in the tank? I think, shit, I'm here already. Put the 20 back in my wallet. Ain't no stopping the profit, I'm opting to drop it. Rockin' J's, my man, pull me out the shop like I could be your plug, my nigga. You need the shop right. Pull the box of Balenciagas out of his trunk. They fresh to death, but I'm broke as ever. Ain't trying to stunt, keep in touch though. Man, I'm trying to do enough shows, so when I go, I'ma keep it icy like shell snow. He said he the illest to rock an outfit. Used to flip ounces, now we flipping them houses. Real spit, I've been legit 12 years out of the feds. Went for me shopping the meds, the grinding to get to the bread. That's what he said, he had me thinking on some power moves. Crazy how a conversation can empower you. He had me thinking on some power moves. It's crazy how a conversation can empower you. It's all about the power that's been given to you through the experiences you living through. Each one teach one as long as you deliver truth. Just a reflection of what's the inner you. It's all about the power that's been given to you through the experiences you living through. Each one teach one as long as you deliver truth. Just a reflection of what's the inner you. And watching Gladiator breaking down the scenes. My barber ready now, don't mean to intervene. Was talking to another dude, he said his name is Squeeze. Told me how we make his cheese while investing in properties. Said an OG hipped into this philosophy. He like 4'3" with a colostomy bag. And said he told me how he got in his bad situation. The wheelchair ain't really how it gets bad. A nigga he knew since the first grade. Did him in the worst way. Shot him 3 times in his back cause he was thirsty. For money, jealousy, couldn't walk in my shoes. He saw my legs and decided to take them from me. almost teary-eyed. He looked across the room, pointing at his seeds. This how it gets sunny. Cherish my kids daily, cause they fail to ever judge me. Even when it got ugly, they just wanted to love me. Only 32 shit, I'll never stand vertical. But after this situation, I gotta keep the burden too. Started with 9 homies, fate would have it, we down to 2. It's crazy how a conversation can empower you. It's all about the power that's been given to you through the experiences you living through. Each one teach one as long as you deliver truth. Just a reflection of what's the inner you. It's all about the power that's been given to you through the experiences you living through. Each one teach one as long as you deliver truth. Just a reflection of what's the inner you and power.
If economic philosophy of black nationalism shows our people the importance of setting up these little stores and developing them and expanding them into larger operations. Woolworth didn't start out big like they are today. They started out with a dime store and expanded and expanded and expanded until today they're all over the country and all over the world, and they give some of everybody's money. Now this puts you and I in General Motors the same way. It didn't start out like it is. It started out just a little rat race type operation, and it expanded and expanded until today is where it is right now. And you and I have to make a start. And the best place to start is right in the community where we live.
All right, everybody. We are here for another great episode of Let's Get Activated podcast. This is episode number 130, everybody. We are streaming right now on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. We are also on the Tattoo Shop Radio, Cuzzle FM, Culture Shock Radio, and Waptor Music FM. Now, for tonight, this is a long time coming. This is somebody who I've tapped into about a year and a half ago, and I've been seeing his name literally everywhere. I think every other artist I have talked to, we've been in conversations with, have worked with this brother. So it is my honor tonight to introduce the legendary artist and producer himself, JAMIL Honesty.
Peace. What's going on? How y'all doing tonight? How you doing tonight, young lady?
Man, I'm feeling good. To call me a young lady. Thank you. I feel like that makes me feel even better today.
Peace to everybody listening and looking and watching and whatever. And salute to everybody. Yeah.
Yeah. So how are you feeling?
I'm feeling blessed. I'm on here with you. You know, I feel important. Call me a legend. Wow. I ain't even do nothing yet.
No, like literally, I feel like, you know, everywhere in social media or a music project I hear somewhere, your name is listed on the credits. You're either production or, you know, giving your bars to as well. Like you literally have been in a lot of places. I know you're being humble, but you've been in a lot of places. So, you know, you're doing your thing.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, I gotta definitely give props to Mike Hands. He was one of the guys when I first came in, you know, just watching how he grind and, you know, just talking to him, having talks with him 12 years ago, you know, on how he just is, you know, he was like, yo, you gotta be relentless, man. You gotta just keep putting that work in. Then, you know, just working with Coach, shout out to Coach for facilitating the interview. You know, his work ethic is real sharp as well. You know what I mean? So yeah, you know, I work around people that are not lazy. So
yeah, I feel that. I noticed that, like you mentioned, Mike Hands, great man. I know him too. I'm telling you, this music world is small.
It's that's small. My big bro. That's my big bro. I call him my big bro. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Dope individual. And of course, Coach, you know, and Coach is giving you credit to really introducing him to a lot of people. So I should have added, you know, Dot Connector to your title as well.
Yeah, man. You know, man, when it comes to that guy, man, you know, he's so plugged in, you know. Of course, you know, he's got the whole you know, with the Umbrella Collective, you know, Ja King. I mean, incredible artist, man. He's connected to. So, you know, that guy is he's a powerhouse. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, salute to him. Yeah, I mean, I just do what I do. I feel like information is just more valuable than a bag. You know what I mean? Because that information can get you to the bag. You know what I'm saying? But it costs you nothing. You know, like if I have information and I rock with you like that, even if I don't rock with you like that, if I could see, if I see an opportunity to be able to help someone, you know, and I got the information, why not, you know, share it?
Definitely. Yep.
Yeah.
Sharing is caring. That's what I tell my team and people I'm connected with too. You know,
Right.
I also got to shout out, 88 Bless Beats in the building because he's the one
88
that
Bless.
introduced me to you.
88.
So yeah.
Yeah, the young phenom. That
Yeah.
guy, man. I remember hearing his first beat. Now I've been making beats since 2006.
Hmm.
Um, and I told him, my first beat didn't sound like your first beat. His first beat, like he just hit the floor running. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I think within his first year of making beats, he already had like a top tier placement, I believe, with Mickey Fax.
Yes.
You know
Yep.
what I mean? And then I threw him on the Harbor Kids album. You know what
Hmm.
I'm saying? So it's like it was a no brainer to add him to the collective Black House Records. You know what I mean? And we just, man, I'm great. I'm so blessed to have that dude on my team, man. Word up.
I love to
Yep.
see that. It
Yep.
definitely just,
Pun intended.
yeah, like some
Yeah.
talented, a lot of talented, brothers, on the whole team and squad. I've definitely been, checking all of you out. You guys are really doing your thing.
Right. Yeah. No doubt. No doubt. No doubt. Black House Records. It was I started it in 2021. Because I just wanted a platform, that I created or started on my own, where I could just, um, have my own platform where I drop music when I want, how I want, where I want,
Hmm.
that kind of thing. Yep. Yep. Definitely. I don't know if Kandaka's in here, Coach Kandaka. She's definitely been a major, major help, and the album that just my brand as well, but definitely with the album that we're going to be talking about, my latest album, The God's Honest Truth. So I don't know if she's in the building, but salute to her and everything that she's been doing to promote that. Also helping me to kind of push this the promotion of this interview. So yeah.
Yes. Yep. Yep. She's here.
Word. Yeah,
She's
yeah,
here.
yeah. Peace, peace, peace. I think Coach is in the building too somewhere. Salute to him. Salute to 88, the whole Black House Collective. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? So yeah, I'm ready. Let's talk.
Yeah,
Let's talk.
yeah. Definitely
Yeah.
got to get into some talking here, and we might
Mm,
as well, since we started it off with the album, we might as well
mm,
get right into the album. The God's Honest Truth,
mm-hmm.
definitely incredible album. I love it. I had to
Appreciate it.
hit him with that intro. See,
Yeah,
that's a
yeah.
genius thing. You always got to get them with a good intro. That already alone right there, I was done after that. I said, oh, I already know. I'm tapping into the rest of it. So
Yeah. Appreciate
such a
that.
good
Appreciate that.
album.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Man, it took me a long time between myself and Crazy Fingers. I mean, we talking about we started recording records in 2017. We just putting it out in 2023. So I mean, from that time, it took so many. We went through a lot of changes personally, musically, you know what I'm saying? A lot of ups and downs and a lot of blood, sweat, and tears, literally,
Hmm.
to create that album, man. I almost didn't uh, make it to finish the album because in between that time in 2018, I got shot, in my stomach. So
Wow.
yeah, so like this album almost didn't happen, and it's crazy. Like, but between that time, I've dropped several projects, Modern Music, 1, 2, This Is War, I mean, the list goes on. But, this album has been something that's been very near and dear to my heart because it's not necessarily you know, you could, you got bars and you can talk about the bars and be braggadocious or whatever, but this right here is we actually talking about some real, real stuff that's going on. Not just, I'm speaking from a perspective of a black middle-aged man. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But everybody can relate to that. Because we all humans and we all go through life.
Right.
Sometimes life be life, and people fall into depression. People deal with breakups. People deal with failures. Highs, lows. So we really taking it there on this album. So, yeah, anybody that I've been getting a lot of. I wasn't necessarily surprised, but it's always good to see people really listen and take it in and appreciate what you put down and put out. You know what I'm saying? As an artist. So I mean, I've been really pleased with the feedback that I've been getting from the album. Yeah, a
Mm-hmm.
lot of people have been saying it's really touching. They love it. So yeah, man, I'm happy.
It is. It's
Yeah,
the real life stories that's relatable, because a lot of it, most of us can relate to. We've been there a time or two, or know somebody very close to us who have been through that. So it's a relatable project. Like you said, it's not necessarily like, we know the bar work is there, but it's just the story behind it and the
right,
feeling you get.
right. The vulnerability, like I mean, songs like even the intro. The intro, I feel like is really the most vulnerable because I'm just like I'm kind of summing the whole album up and just in
Hmm.
kind of like one verse. But I mean, there's a bunch of records on there where even with the conversations and the interludes, it's just me showing the world like kind of like who I really am. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
So you know, uh, that's not an easy thing, because a lot of artists don't want to do that, which is
Right.
fine. I mean, that's something that I chose to do. But yeah, man.
No, I like that.
Yeah,
I like that the conversations too, like just the aspect, that this is him here, having a conversation. Who does that? Like you said, not many people are, that open to do something like that. So
right. Yeah, yeah,
yeah. So
yeah.
this was a very touching project, and that cover too. That cover's
Mhm,
got me too. I love the album cover.
mhm. Well, yeah, and I'm glad you brought that up. The album cover. So the children that are in that picture,
Mhm.
those are my children, my oldest son and my oldest daughter.
Oh.
They actually took that picture. It's crazy. They took that picture, and a long time ago. They teenagers now, but
Mhm.
they took that picture a long time ago. And I always said, "Yo, this would be a dope album cover," but I never could get it. You know what I mean? Um, you know, everything everything happens for a reason. Everything has its time. So I use that because children are the closest
Mhm.
things on this planet to God. You know what I mean? And the truth. You know what I'm saying? Like children ain't gonna lie to you.
You're right about that.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Until they get a certain age. You know what I mean? Then they might lie because they don't want to get in trouble or whatever. But
Right.
children are the closest thing to the Most High um, when it comes to just the fact that they're fresh. They just came from the essence, man. So they
Mhm.
fresh. They haven't been corrupted and contaminated by all the negativity. So they pure. You know what I mean? So
Right.
that's why I put them on. I put them on the front. You know what I'm saying? So you got that. Then the coloring, black and white. The truth is black and white. You know what I mean? Then you have the chain on there with the shield of David. That's the seal of God. So you know what I
There we
mean?
go.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So yeah, man. So and the
Wow.
hand, that's the hand of
Mhm.
God right there. So it's like on a lot of my projects, man. I really focus on um, you know God and the Most High, and just being spiritual. But this is like I would say this is the most um, spiritual, piece that I've dropped so far. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, even though I'm not like it's not a gospel album or
Right.
whatever, but basically to sum it up, it's just about you know um, learning from your mistakes, um, learning from life lessons, because life is a lesson. You know what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
and realizing who the teacher is. You know, so
Right.
the teacher is God. You know what I mean? So that's pretty much the sum up of the
Wow.
album cover.
Wow.
Yeah.
Definitely beautiful. And so how did you and Crazy Fingers like link up to do this album?
So we okay. So my man Don Street, shout out to Don Street, um, uh, general of the Animal Gang. That's a group that I'm a part of. He actually connect me to Crazy Fingers. And we I think we did like a joint. We did a song. It was me, Don Street, and and Crazy Fingers, because he raps too, but he actually produced the beat. But anyway, it was around that time he introduced me. I bought a beat from him,
Mm-hmm.
and we just been. I just like the way he handled his business, as a producer, and we just been kind of like stuck ever since. You know what I mean? And we really forged a relationship, a friendship, a brotherhood, um, putting this album together, because there was a lot of stuff that I had to share with him and things that he shared with me, and was like, yo, like, sometimes we be in there, dropping tears, man, talking and having conversation, So yeah, man, that's my brother right there. He in the building. What's up?
Yep, he's
What's
in
up?
here. Yep,
Uh,
he's yep, salute to
yeah,
Crazy Fingers. Yeah, you guys did a great, I can tell it's just cohesive. Like the collaboration you did, it just meshed really, really well.
yeah, that's my brother, man, and he's super talented, and he's got bars. He getting ready to drop his album too. So you know
Wow.
what I mean? Yeah. So he got bars too, man. So it was like, me and him are both fans of Pete Rock and Co Smooth. So we always wanted to kind of do that kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
it's like, yeah, you guys will probably get some more work from us. I don't know if it's gonna be uh, on the lines of another, like, God's honest truth, because I feel like that's a one of one. You know what I mean?
Right. Right.
So we may not do a part two, but we definitely gonna do some more work.
Oh yeah, you
Peace to
got to.
everybody in the building. Yeah,
You got to.
yeah.
Oh yeah. They're in here. Peace
I
to
see. I see.
everybody.
Wow, man, I feel important. Jesus.
Yeah, they, they
Yeah.
they show love here at Activated. We got all our people coming in together. Making the network grow. Hey, I love it. This is what it's about.
Right. Right. Right.
Yeah. And for
Yeah.
you, so kind of getting into you, like you said, like you didn't actually start producing until 2006, right? So,
Right.
so before then, you were just doing, like the emceeing and writing.
Yeah. Just rhyming. MC first. I started rhyming in the early '90s. Um, you know. And then I don't know. I like music. I was always a lover of music. So when I
Hmm.
started the production thing, it was
Hmm.
like I kind of like it was seamless almost. You know what I mean? I mean, I'm not saying that I came out making just blaze beats and nothing like that, but you know, it just felt right. You know what I mean? Because I was already musically inclined.
Hmm.
Definitely grew up around a lot of music. My mother played a lot of music, 45s, vinyl, all that kind of stuff, man. Stevie Wonder, Delphonics, you name it. Sade, Anita Baker. I mean, she listened to
Yes.
a whole lot of stuff, even like, like soft rock, you know what I mean? She was
Hmm.
listening to everything. So yeah, I kind of I kind of fell into that. But yeah, I was rhyming. I started rhyming in the early '90s, and then later on, I started producing. Shout out to one of my best friends, Aaron Hill. He showed me how to use the Reason program. So and he was showing me like theory, how to play the piano and all that kind of stuff. I ain't nice like that, but I know a few chords. You know what I mean? Yeah, but yeah, he definitely showed me the ropes for that. So ever since then, I've been using Reason. That's all I use when it comes to production. Yep. Yeah,
Wow.
man. I love. People ask me like, what do you love most? Like I feel like I'm an MC first, but I kind of like I like to be able to float between the two. chambers, get in my producer bag, and then I come over here and kill the rhymes and all that. So yeah.
Yeah, you were described last week on Activated by Pure as a machine because he's like, yeah, because with you, yeah, because with you doing, you're rhyming, you're doing bars, and then you're also, creating the beats as well. He's like, he's
Mhm.
witnessed it. He's like, brother's like a machine.
Yeah, that's my man too right there. That's my brother right there too. Shout out to Pure. Yeah, shout out to Pure, man. Like we got a lot of work too. He's got some stuff getting ready to come out that I'm involved in. I'm excited about that too. So he's a really dope and talented writer. Not just an MC, but his pen is crazy. Like his pen is crazy, man. So yeah, shout out to him. Yeah, and we got something coming too, as far as the project as well. So look out for that.
Yeah, that's definitely exciting. So you
Mhm.
definitely had, musically inclined. So you definitely had, I guess, that ear to catch sound and kind of what, fits together. So how long did it take you to get, I guess, comfortable with producing?
Mm, good question. Hmm. As far as like just period, or all right. So I'll say this. I
Mm-hmm.
got comfortable. I kind of got in my groove. Maybe in maybe about maybe 2015. But really, when I saw that, kind of nice, when I was able
Mm-hmm.
to actually produce a whole album for somebody else. So that really boosted my confidence. So when I did the Bolo Young album, and then I did the turnaround and did the album for Stacks 410, I was like, yo, I could really do this. I could really do this. So yeah, I would say, man, like honestly, like maybe about 2 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Wait. So
Because
yeah. Go
yeah, I
ahead.
mean, I mean, because it's one thing to make a beat, right? But then it's
Right.
another thing to actually produce a whole album.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Right.
so me and Coach talked about this before too. It's like there's a difference. You beat makers versus producers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, you could just make the beat and submit it, and that's it. You know what I mean? But actually, like producing a whole album, that's something different. You know what I mean? Yeah. So
Yeah.
to yeah, to say I kind of got in my groove, just around that time, which is most recent. You know what I mean? But yeah, yeah.
Wow. How's that creative process like? Because I'm a nerd in this. I love the creative process, even with my
Mm,
artists. I'm up there trying to get on Zoom, trying to like, watch the process. So
mm.
how's that process like with you like producing someone else's album? Like are you guys kind of talking over the concept or how does that work?
Well, all right. For instance, like with the Bolo Young album, um, man, that was my first time. It felt, I was scared at first because I'm like,
Hmm.
damn, I don't know, I don't know how this is gonna really turn
Yeah,
out. But it's like when you have a seasoned MC, it's a lot easier sometimes as opposed to someone that isn't really seasoned. Then
right.
you gotta kind of guide them. So like for instance, with Coach the God, what he did with with Stacks 410. Stacks is a seasoned MC, but he's kind of new to it, so he had to guide and really show him, all right, look, put this song together with that.
Hmm.
You do this, you do that. That's really producing. But yeah, it's a good feeling, man. Once the work is done and you see how it really turned out. You know what I mean? So yeah.
Yeah. That has to be a good feeling just to, to hear the finished product. Like, wow, I did that.
Hmm. Right, right, right. Yeah,
Is
yeah.
there what inspires you to create a beat?
So what inspires me creatively?
Mm-hmm. To
Yo,
create to create a beat.
and,
Yeah.
to create a beat.
Yeah.
a L sample, a L
Yeah.
sample. Like, I'm sample based. So like if I
Mhm.
hear something like hear L sample, that'll get me going. That'll definitely get me going, man. Get a dope sample. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Oh, look at that, dropping stuff.
Oh,
Edit
you
that
good? You good?
out. Nah, but yeah, like a dope sample. Yeah, that's gold. You know what I mean?
Yes.
You find, yeah. Like for instance, like
Mhm.
um, Ja King on his one of his albums, man. He sent me a sample, and man, I loved it so much. I think I made the beat in like 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes. It
Wow.
wasn't long at all. Yeah, it's a real dope song too. I think it's called Diamond Labyrinth. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So yeah, them samples, man. Get a dope sample that because pretty much the beat is already kind of made. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? To me, in my eyes, it's like, dang, okay, I can kind of already see the beat depending on the sample or whatever. Yep.
Got you. So you just kind
Yeah.
of just building around it, from there, and then adding your own, obviously,
Spin
spin
to it.
to it.
Yeah. Word. Yep.
And
Yep.
now, how is it on the like the creative side as far as like writing, like bar work?
So, different things inspire me. It could be a conversation, like a dope conversation, or um, listening to maybe a dope MC or somebody that I really admire. Could be a singer. It could be a book that I'm reading. Um, yeah, different things. I just all attribute that to the Most High, man, because to be inspired. Um, I say you have to be in spirit to be inspired. So it's a whole spiritual kind of thing for me. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't really rush and do music like that.
Right.
Because I gotta be in the spirit to do that. If I'm not, then I'm not.
Right.
I ain't messing with
Right. Oh,
it.
look, Coach already said you're so modest. We love that about him, but he's a whole powerhouse musical genius. Let's
Oh man.
man, I tried to tell him. I called him a legend, So his
Yeah.
name's everywhere. I
Yeah.
told you. Yeah.
Salute the conductor. That's what's up. That's what's up. Coach,
Yeah.
what's up? Salute. Salute.
Yeah, we got
Yeah.
everybody here, here in the building for you and supporting. Like literally, you're everywhere. It's almost like if you were to take a break, it's okay because you have like this a body of work, like so much body of work with your name on it.
Do not tell coach that. Do not tell coach that at
uh,
all.
oh
Nah,
no,
but nah, I feel like the future is bright, man. I'm just having fun, and I want to work with more artists, and I want to do more projects, and you know, yeah, see where it goes, man. See where it
yeah.
goes. Yep.
Well, I like that are kind of interested in working with more artists because obviously a lot of artists watch this show. So like to work with someone, like what would it be about them that would make you want to work with them?
Well, they got to be dope.
Yeah,
One,
yeah,
first,
of
first
course,
and
yeah,
foremost, they gotta be dope, and they gotta be willing to put the work in.
yeah,
They gotta be willing to put the work in. So
definitely.
yeah,
Yeah, you still got
yeah.
some
So
verses
yeah, I
training.
gotta get
Like everybody took it
right,
literally. I'm just
right,
saying, everybody, you guys know this brother has a lot of body of work. I didn't tell him to take a break. Don't listen to
right,
Sam. X that out. Don't listen to Sam. I was just
right, right. Yeah. So yeah, yeah, I got you on the verses, man.
saying.
But yeah, yeah.
So yeah, so that definitely makes sense. With got to be dope. And have a great work ethic.
Yeah,
So yeah,
yeah. Outside of that, that's it, man. Like, and I when I like, when if I want to work with somebody, and I, I'm a fan, I immediately start doing homework on them. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
See how they, if they have any previous projects, or just kind of see what they, what they vibe is like. What do I have to offer them on a production tip? You know what I'm saying? Like, what can I, do I want to give them the same thing that they already kind of got, or I give them something a little different? You know what I mean? Like, for instance, with Ja King, he was rocking with me because one of the things he said was, I kind of gave him that, um, like the drums. A lot of times with the drums, it's not really prevalent like that in the new, kind of like in the new age. You know what I'm saying? So he
Mm-hmm.
was like, "Yo, he really rocks with me because I give him that kind of boom bap feel with the
Right.
drums and all of that." So that one joint that I'm telling you about, like, he sounds so crazy on, like, his music is phenomenal as it is anyway. But that joint right there was like, wow, yeah. It was like kind of like a new chamber fan. So, just things like that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Yeah, things
Yeah.
like that. Yeah, Daily Bread, Daily Bread. Yep, Daily Bread
Yep.
dropping this year. And Modern Music 3 is on its way. So
Mm-hmm.
we recording that. I got some very, very special guests on that album. So
Oh,
look forward to
okay.
that. Yeah, yep.
So, okay, so it's dropping this year, right?
Dropping this
Okay,
year.
this
Dropping
year.
this year. Yep, yep.
So that's what we got. So that's what we got. That's coming out this year. I know there's
Right.
got to be more than that, though. I know
Oh,
because
regular cat, what's going on? Yeah.
yep, yeah. Because coach said no breaks. So
Yeah,
because
yeah.
he said no breaks, I know that there's more than
Oh
just
yeah,
this
yeah. Oh
going
yeah,
on.
yeah. Well. Currently,
Yeah.
I'm actually in the middle of. So I have the Modern Music 3, but I'm actually working on a project with J.R. Swifts as well, called Memoirs.
Nice.
Yeah. So I'm working on that. I got a joint. I got an album. I'm working on with Danny Cayazio, who happens to be Ghostface Killer's producer. So yeah, you know, yeah,
And so
yeah,
yeah, so you're working. So a lot of great things that's still going to happen, throughout the rest of this year.
right, right,
So,
yep,
yep.
yep,
And on vinyl, look
yeah,
on vinyl.
on vinyl, yeah, yep, yeah, Jack King is the future, yeah, definitely. Yo, me, like, so I did a joint, man. I don't even know. I ain't gonna speak on that, but me and Ja got something real ill, and familiar coming. I don't know when it's gonna be dropping, but it's dope. It's dope. I can't wait till y'all hear that. But
Wait, maybe Coach will give me an exclusive, and maybe I might just like it. Maybe Coach,
yeah,
maybe hook me up in an exclusive, maybe.
right, yeah. Shout out to Ace Cannons too. Ace Cannons, man, you gotta get that brother up here. He's dope too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my man right there. That's like my ace. That's my ace right there. Ace,
Yeah.
pun
All
intended.
right.
Yeah, but yeah, man. So we just working Black House Records. Another Harbor Kids album is coming. Um, so we just putting in work. Stax is working on his second album. Uh, 88 is working on his album. So what I kind of like to do is I like to do the MC thing, but I also like to play the back as well. You know what I'm saying? Just to kind of mix it up a little bit, because sometimes you might. I feel like for me, I don't really want to oversaturate um, the game just one way. I want to oversaturate it, but maybe give them some production over here,
Yep.
some rhymes over here, just kind of mix it up. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? Yeah, yeah. Paid in full, right? Paid in full. That's the joint. Me and Ja doing. Yeah,
Nice.
yeah. So that's gonna be dope.
That's
Yeah,
gonna be dope. No, but
yeah.
I noticed that you do mix it up, quite nicely. Like there's, I see either you've done production somewhere, and then you got, your artistry somewhere. So
Hmm.
it's a nice mix that you've been doing. So I like the system that you got going on.
Right. Yeah. Man, this light is crazy. Yeah. I mean, just why? Because I like to study the greats. You know what I mean? Like, the Stevie Wonders and, you know, um, you know, Marvin Gaye's, they ain't always give you the same thing, you know what I mean? They might, Marvin hits you with the what's going on joint, and the next thing you know is the let's get it on. Um, so that's kind of like I like to do, switch it up, the different vibes, different sonics. Yeah. Yeah.
I like that. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
And so we got so much, to look forward to and everything like that. I know it's getting dark over there,
Yeah. Hold on 1 second. Let me see if I can turn this light on. Jeez.
It's getting dark over
There
there.
we go. There we go. There we go.
There we go. Now we see you.
Right.
Now you back.
All right. Yeah. All right.
There we go.
Yeah.
We can see you much
Yeah,
better.
getting darker and darker. My eyes is like looking like little light bulbs.
Oh my goodness. So just, with the just kind of amount of time that you've, been working in this industry and everything that, what you're doing and things of that nature. And, there's a lot of young people that's wanting to come into this industry and do different things. What advice would you give them?
Be yourself and stay focused. Don't give up. Keep working, man. Keep working. Keep pushing. If you got a dream and you got a goal, keep pushing until you reach it. You know what I mean? It might take you a year, might take you 2 years, might take you 30 years. You know what I mean? But whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish, just keep pushing. Keep pushing towards it. You know what I mean? Like, I've been rhyming since, like I said, since I was 12, 13 years old. I'm in my 40s now. So, and I'm just starting to get a little bit of a buzz. So, that just shows you that there had to be some level of focus and sacrifice that had to go on with that. You know what I mean? And, so.
Yeah. You're right. You're right about that. Look, I'm 41 myself, turning 42 in November. And, I'm just, like you said, kind of getting in, everything's happening. So sometimes it's just a time and season for it. So definitely don't give up. We telling you guys, we're in our 40s, but look, we're doing it.
Right. Right. So, I mean, not to say that it's going to take you that long, but you got to you have to be relentless like that when it comes to your goals. You can't make excuses. You gotta, if it's something that you want to do, and you gotta go for it.
Yep. That's right. That's right. Look.
Yeah, 25.
Oh man. Thank you, 88.
Well, black don't crack.
Yeah.
Black don't crack.
Hey, I appreciate that. Hey, I appreciate that, 88. Thank you. Oh, Coach want to know where's his Black House shirt.
Oh my goodness. Now hit me, yo. Hit me, yo. We can talk. I got you. I got you. Yeah.
Yeah, to call you out. Oh my goodness.
Always.
Wow.
Yeah, man. So it's nothing but big things coming in the future. You know what I'm saying? Yup. Consistency. That's right. Nothing but big things coming. So, just got to keep focused. Man, life is a trip, man. You be going through a lot of stuff. People don't realize, man. Like I was saying with this album, man, I was going through a lot of stuff. And it took a while. Like I said, we started recording it in 2017, but we finally got it done. And, it's here, it's out. I feel good about that, because like I said, it was a lot of stuff that went on that was trying to hinder and stop the process. So, yeah.
Yeah.
It's the Honey Stacks.
Yeah, that's one of my artists, Honey Stacks, in the building.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, that's that just makes the project even more special. You know what they say? It's always like there's going to be a lot of attacks and something try to hit you when something great is about to come. So,
Right.
but look, you're here and you got a very special project, a one of a kind project. Like you said, it can't be like another like a part two to that.
Right.
So
Right. Right. Yeah. Okay. You got the Baltimore Cypher. So the Baltimore Cypher is coming up in October, apparently. All right. That's dope. That's
okay,
dope. Um. Um. Yeah. So that's
yeah, no breaks for you.
Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah.
no breaks
Yeah.
again.
Yeah. We're trying to. Yeah.
I,
Supply. Was that? Is that supply and demand? Not supply and demand. Is it supply and demand, Coach?
I, I'm sure
He'll
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 answer
he'll
that.
yeah, he'll put I can't my brain ain't working right now. But I
Mhm.
actually do, for those that are in the
Mhm.
Baltimore
Mhm.
or DMV area, I do have a show coming up on the second. Um I'll be on the stage. So if y'all trying to come
Nice.
out, yeah, make sure y'all come out. I got tickets. So hit me up in the DM. I'm on IG all the time. So JAMIL Honesty, JAMIL_honesty, HONESTY. If you want to buy a ticket, you know what I'm saying, come and see me live. Yep. Crazy
Yeah,
Fingers is good.
yeah, that'll be dope. That's dope. I
Yeah,
definitely love live shows for sure. So that's
yeah,
exciting. Oh,
yeah.
he says top
Top
shelf
shelf, top shelf
premium.
premium. Yeah, I couldn't think. My brain was going. My brain was going, man. Like, yeah. So top shelf premium. Shout out to them. So they coming out to Baltimore. We're gonna do this cipher. So yeah, knowledge born alive was good. Peace.
Nice. That's gonna be
Peace.
dope too.
Yeah, yep,
Hey,
yep.
yes, you got a lot going on. It's no stopping. It's no breaks. Apparently for you, no breaks. And I can't talk because I don't take breaks either. So there we go. You know.
Yeah. And
Mhm.
so shout out to Bars Over BS too, because they um they were the ones that put the CDs and tapes out. I believe they're sold out on the website, but I do have a limited copies, very limited copies. So if anybody's interested in getting a CD, physical copy, or a tape, just hit me up in the DM, and we get you straight.
Got you. Yep. And
Yeah,
did you got the I think don't you have like the link tree up too that has like links, like a link to
yeah,
that. Yep.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah, yeah.
Yep.
So,
Yep. Yep. Just look at the bio, everybody. Y'all know
mm-hmm.
I'm stirring about that. Look at people's bios. All that info is there. You can't miss it. 2
Right,
seconds, you know.
right, right, right.
Gotta look at the
Yeah.
bios. So I definitely have, like one more, final deep question for you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Um, what legacy does Jamil Honesty want to leave behind?
Mm. True, true. I want to be known as someone that was a true artist, that stayed true to his art. You know what I mean? That um, didn't back down, or didn't uh, become a coward because of what other people may think. You know what I mean? Like, for instance, this album right here is like, it's not everybody's cup of tea, but I didn't give a damn. You know, you know what I'm saying? I really didn't. I didn't care,
Mm-hmm.
because I felt like it was something. What sets you apart from everybody else is being yourself. You know
Yep.
what I mean? Like,
Mm-hmm.
God didn't make um, cookie cutter. He didn't make the same person, over and over and over again. Nah, you made us as individuals. So how you set yourself apart is by being yourself. So I felt in my spirit that I wanted to put this out. This is what I wanted to talk about. This is what I want to write about. This is what, you know what I mean? So that's what I want to be known as a true artist, man. That because I feel like, for me, when I think about just making music, it takes me back to when I was a kid, just having this wild imagination. You know what I mean? And then just kind of following that. Like, all right, well, I want to do this. I want to do that. You know what I mean? I want to put these sounds together. You know what I mean? So yeah, just I want to be known as a true artist at the end of the day.
That's a great legacy. Already living that truth, and the album tells the tale right there too. So you're already doing it.
Yeah. I appreciate that. Thank you.
No. You're very welcome. We have, we do, obviously we're going to close out the show with one more song from the album. But before we get in all that and talk about that song, are there any shout outs that you want to give?
Oh yeah, most definitely. The Black House Collective, 88 Bless, Stacks 410, Coach, you know what I'm saying? My man Squeege, Pure, you know what I mean? Can't forget Coach Kandaka the Queen, you know what I'm saying? I mean, Bars Over BS, Copenhagen, OG Press. OG Press is a magazine that's based out of Baltimore. They just pressed their second issue that I'm in. I was interviewed by the great talented Indigo Phoenix, who was a good friend of mine. So make sure y'all cop that, ogpress.com. Go get that. You know what I'm saying? My Animal Gang, Substance 810. He's about to drop the whole umbrella too. Josiah the Gift, all of them. Mickey Diamond. He's getting ready to drop his video that I'm featured in too. Produced by J.R. Swift. Shout out to Crazy Fingers, man, for putting up with my with this album, man. Shout out to him, man. The great talented Crazy Fingers, man. J.R. Swift's, we doing this album, Hobgoblin. I mean, I might have forgotten some people, man, but yeah, that's it.
Look, you like you had your Grammy list ready. You were prepared.
Yeah. Just everybody, man. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody, man.
Right.
Everybody that.
Yep. I was gonna say everybody follow at Real Crazy Fingers too on IG as well. That's his tag right there.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. That's dope. That's so dope. See,
and shout out to you. Shout out to you for for reaching out to Coach and Coach facilitating the interview, and you letting me on your platform and asking me these questions and bigging me up, giving me my flowers. This is dope. This is really dope. I'm big. I told you I'm a big fan of the interviews anyway. I watch them a lot. So.
Man, like I said, that's humbling to me. Like that really means a lot to me, that you're a fan of the show, I'm a fan of your work. So it's definitely mutual. So I really just appreciate it. And I'm humbled, I'm honored to have you on. And I hope, that you come on again, because I know there's more and more coming from you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Hopefully, God spares my life. You know what I mean? Yeah. I want to be that vessel, man, and touch people. You know what I'm saying? With this music, make them, whatever it is that I put out, man. I just want to touch the people, man. That's it.
Definitely, you're definitely doing that. So we do have, one more song to close out the show from the album. It's called "Stare of Echoes." Do you kind of want to talk about that?
Yeah. So yeah. Definitely shout out to Elzai. So this song is about depression, you know what I'm saying? And the reason why I chose Elzai, because Elzai kind of went public a years ago about his battle with depression. So me and Crazy Fingers was like, yo, we should get him on the album. I think we was trying to get Skyzoo on the album, not maybe this particular song, but just on the album, period. And excuse me, and things work out. He's a mag. He's really down to earth. Elzai, the process was really easy. And he wound up actually, once the album came out, man, he wound up, supporting it and reposting it, and even told me, like, gave me my flowers on the album. So I definitely shout out to that guy, man. Pen is impeccable. And anybody knows Elzai, you definitely know his pen. So yeah. So that song came together that way. But like I said, it's about just depression and how people deal with it. Everybody deals with it differently. You know what I'm saying? Some people take themselves out. Some people think about taking themselves out. Some people, are able to come out of it, based off of certain things that they, choose to kind of do for themselves to come out of that depression. So, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So see, that's definitely, a beautiful song on the track, and it being the ending song on the track, it's kind of fitting to close out, the show with that as well. Before we do that, I definitely want to thank you again, JAMIL Honesty, for gracing, the platform, episode 130 of Let's Get Activated podcast. You're always welcome back.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, you're welcome. I will definitely continue, supporting your work. Anything you want to share with me, hey, you sure can. I'll share it. No problems at all. And definitely thank you for everybody for tapping in, sharing the live. If you missed the live, rewatch. It's definitely on all the platforms.
Yeah, definitely. Shout out to everybody that tapped in. Hugs and love. That's what's up. Yeah. This is dope. Yeah. This is really dope. Yeah. Shout out to everybody that tapped in. If you want to get more familiar with my music, I'm pretty much on all streaming outlets, but I mainly have a lot of my catalog on my Bandcamp page, so you can go to jamilhonesty.bandcamp.com, and I pretty much have all my my projects listed. That's albums, mixtapes, beat tapes, all of that is on my Bandcamp page. So yeah, tap in with that. Anybody that wants to work, I'm 9 times out of 10 I'm on IG under JAMIL Honesty. There you go, right there at JAMIL_Honesty. She put it out. Look at that.
I got you.
That's dope. That's dope. Yeah. So anybody that want to tap in, man, just DM me. You need beats, you need verses, hit me up.
Hey, definitely.
Black House Records.
Model. Yes, definitely got to hit him up, follow him, and support. This has definitely been another dope episode, and we're gonna close it out with Stare of Echoes. It's been an amazing night. I'm wishing everybody peace and love. Let's go.
Peace.
Yeah. Depression is an emotion as old as mankind. Perhaps this is the reason why we sometimes fail to look at it as a disease, which it often is.
Dark clouds surround me, depression is yet a mental state. No appetite, can't even finish my dinner plate. Waking up in cold sweats, tripping, I ain't thinking straight. Bad breakup in summer, I ain't waiting on winter's dates. Contemplating death with a Gillette, but with all due respect to my children, I won't issue neglect. God's reject, I'm hoping he re-elects. Reselect this wretched man, understand that it's all a test. Taking notes, stay afloat. Gotta face my fears, conquer it, or stay afloat. There's horror in hell, fire, so niggas stay hella wired. Plug to the struggle while buying double for drug suppliers. Walking with demons and deem music of Michael Myers. Negative energy is a stoner to my Goliath. City riots. With no guidance, is God retired. Tired of taking L's, wish me well today that I triumph. Nah, just be meddling with thoughts of severance. Rejecting him, now it's a dose of my own medicine. Leveling walls, keeping me from my excellence. Seemingly, I'm a pessimist, thinking sorrow with decadence. I need a reverend.
Pray for me. Or if the symptoms are too severe, or if they last too long. When we are faced whereas a pathological depression is typical symptom picture and with the indication for medical treatment. It is a sad, despairing mood, which is the real core of all depression.
Last night I had the best dream. I was deeming success. Woke up refreshed, obsessed with making moves like a chess team. So inspired, I thought I should jot it down. From growing tired of seeking out work at times when no one hired. Feeling like I seen my better days, now I'm upset or phased. But when the next time I'm tested, I'll progress with letter A's. Cause in my past, if I had met a maze I couldn't get through, I'm simply discouraged and empty once it stripped me from courage. That's when I lose sight, that my vision gets poor. And since every decision's a door, it makes it harder to choose right. Also being confused might play a part. Letting pain set in your brain to sway your heart. Even regretting's insane, but you don't see it cause you'd rather be heading straight out of town on a jet and a train, far from the bottomless pits, where all folks could do is just kneel on their knees and pray that their problems get fixed.
The signs are often clear, and a tentative diagnosis can be made quickly on the basis of what you see as soon as the patient walks into the room. In practice, these target symptoms may show themselves in a far more diluted form and may be missed unless they're deliberately looked for. Depression shows itself in the turned-down mouth, the inability to smile easily, the peculiar fold in the eyelids, the depressive cast of the face, the wry smile with no enjoyment behind it, the hurt look, the dejected attitude, the lack of spontaneity and animation in movement. Signs like these, even when far less apparent, should lead the physician to suspect depression.